of you flick freaks out there, what is going on? My name is Andrew, and welcome to E3 2016. This is going to be the Bethesda conference. Just finished recording a couple hours ago. Is
that an E3 for them? Wait, is it
the other way?
Yeah.
There you go.
E3.
Yeah. So
this isn't a gang sign.
we totally recorded our reaction and review of EA's conference. Both gave it C, C-. Could have been a lot better. Wasn't atrocious.
Talked a lot of business and not very much game.
We didn't, unfortunately, get to watch Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg smoke weed while playing Battlefield. Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Yeah, you know, they say you could tune in afterwards for the show and you can watch like celebrities play. Like they were showing Jamie Foxx and Zac Efron, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
I hope Jamie Foxx smoked Zac Efron.
Yeah. They had Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg passing a joint, like real joint back and forth. And I guess everybody around them was getting secondhand high.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, that would have made the entire conference like
that would have improved their whole conference.
Yeah. So we missed that, unfortunately.
Also, it's kind of a second-hand, like, we condone this.
Yeah, exactly. So the conference that we're going to be watching now, Bethesda. Last year, a lot of people would argue that Bethesda stole the conference with their immaculate showing of Fallout 4 and just the way they handled it with Fallout Shelter being like a mobile game that was available like as it was like live on the conference, like, and the game is available now. And
yeah, and what's his? Oh god damn it! I know his name. The guy, the one who did all the announcements last year. He walked out there like
Bethesda's
damn it.
CEO.
I know his fucking name.
Yeah, I don't have my phone with me, but
he walked out there like a goddamn rock star.
Oh yeah,
he was like, "Sup, bitches."
Yeah, and so I think now is the perfect time because we got about 5 minutes roughly before the conference actually starts.
Yeah, we're not scrambling as much as last time.
Yeah, we started a little bit earlier this time, so let's go through some predictions. Was that?
And I didn't just... Actually, I did just wake up again.
Yeah, that's okay.
This is the second time I've woken up today. A sneak peek into my life there.
So, predictions. You want to go first, or...?
Sure.
Okay.
I expect to hear something more about Fallout 4.
Like, maybe some expansions and downloadable content, stuff like that, or?
Well, we just recently got our... first wave of downloadable content, and with it they talked about expanding their vision for support to Fallout 4, and with it the increase in price to the season pass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
are you still playing Fallout 4?
I would probably be if I still
Oh,
had
that's
PS4,
right, your console, yeah. Boo.
Yeah, because I have Fallout 4 and the season pass, which I got back when it was cheap. So, but I haven't played any of the DLC, which I hear is great.
I haven't played in a long time, but
I also enjoyed it a lot more than you did, I think.
Yeah, the building it just pissed me off because it was so unuser friendly. But
apparently that's gotten a little bit better with some of the DLCs. They've added some new stuff.
Oh, good.
You can like Pokemon battle. Shit. You can like catch death claws or raiders and make them fight to the death.
Now that would be great.
Yeah.
That sounds like Just Cause, you know. So, any other predictions of what we can see?
Well, I'm hoping. Well, this is my
dark horse.
Maybe a dark horse. Maybe just a shot in the dark dream. I'm hoping to see more Elder Scrolls.
That doesn't start with an S and ends with an M.
Yeah. I want to see a new Elder Scrolls set in the current Elder Scrolls story. Not anything to do with the current Elder Scrolls Online, none of that.
ESO sucks. I'll just say it. I don't like ESO at all. I tried it, tried really hard to get into it, and it just did not grab me like at all.
It had neat aspects, things that I really liked about it. I think it's got more pop for me and more hook than, say, WoW does, by and large.
Definitely not me. I'm
'Cause
definitely a WoW guy.
Well, WoW's so basic, I think, is the problem.
I don't think so.
It is. I
It
mean,
has everything I need and want in an MMORPG.
yeah, it's bread and water.
That's fine.
I like a little cake every now and then.
Okay.
So,
Personal preference, I'll say that.
yeah, I'm not saying ESO's great or anything. I played it and I put it down. So,
Yeah.
there's that.
Any other predictions?
This is a far-flung hope and totally not going to happen, but a remastered Morrowind. If they're like, hey, we remastered Morrowind, here you go, guys, I would... Todd Howard, that's his goddamn name.
Todd Howard, good job.
I would personally get on stage and suck his dick. I'd teleport to E3 right now and do it.
Yeah. So whenever Todd Howard does say that during the conference and Jareth leaves, you know where he's going, so...
God damn it, Todd Howard.
You wily dog, you.
I'm serious about this.
Yeah. So, here are my predictions. Like last year, there's going to be a main focus of their conference. Last year was Fallout 4, and it took up about 20% of their entire conference.
Mm-hmm.
I think this year, that slot is going to be taken by Dishonored 2.
That's fair.
I think that they are going to push this to be the most grandiose thing that they've done because it's so different from anything else they've done.
Yeah,
Not just saying like art style, but just gameplay and.
Well, the gameplay isn't really that far off.
It's not that far.
It's
but
just the way it handles itself.
It's
in the gameplay.
unique enough to feel not really like a Bethesda game.
Yeah, fucking graceful game. Love that game to death.
Super good.
1, of course, not 2.
Yeah.
I haven't played 2 yet. I totally want to.
This prediction is going to piss you off. Remastered Skyrim with built-in VR capabilities.
Oh, that is the opposite of what I want.
Yeah, I know. But can you totally see that happening?
Oh, God, I could totally see that.
That is my prediction that we are going to see that. And I do agree with you that we are going to not only see more from from Fallout 4. I think we're going to see a lot more about Doom, maybe some expansions and DLC coming along for it.
I forgot Doom was published by them.
Yeah. And apparently it's like Game of the Year quality. So
Really?
I want to pick it up just by the praise that it's getting. Is everybody's saying that this is like the return. It does so much honor to the original Doom. Everybody says it just feels like it, and I just want to relive that again.
I remember the original trailers I saw for it way back whenever they were just talking about it.
Yeah.
They looked kind of weird to me. They were very frenetic and a lot of grappling with stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like the special takedowns and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looked weird, not bad, but it looked strange.
I'm looking at my paper, seeing if I'm missing any Bethesda. No, that's about it. Most of my predictions are for tomorrow with Microsoft and Sony, obviously, as the two Titan conferences that we're going to see. But last year, Bethesda was up there, if it wasn't for the fact that both Sony and Microsoft blew their conferences up to 15 out of 10. Then I definitely think that Bethesda would have been the big takeaway. And it looks like the conference is starting, so you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right, here we
They
go.
made a horse armor joke.
That would have been smart. Quake!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Oh, shit!
Fucking fuck.
Whoa.
big gun.
Yeah. Not a single person has died yet.
No, first guy died.
You sure?
Yeah, because he's got his gun now.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit.
I don't think she's okay. I think the sniper just won. Was it? That is not the sniper, is it?
No, he's got a chainsaw. Wow.
Okay. Interest
Ladies and
speech.
gentlemen,
Starting
please
off with
welcome
Quake.
Studio Director of id Software, Tim Willits.
I guarantee you he's going to say, that's right, we start off the conference with Quake. He's going to say something to that effect.
Well, this is.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. Yes, Quake is back. The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released. And, you know, if you'll excuse the pun, the aftershocks can still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries for graphics and gameplay. Quake also became a pioneer for esports, and 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering, QuakeCon, which will attract this August tens of thousands of people to Dallas.
Oh, shit.
As a co-designer of the original game, I'm extremely proud
What's up?
and excited to be standing here today to announce the next chapter of this great game, Quake Champions. Quake Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC, designed for players of all skill levels. Whether you are new to Quake or have been fragging for the last 20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high-end performance is critical with this type of game. So be assured, as with any id Software
it'll
game,
be good enough.
that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing graphics running at 120 hertz with unlocked frame rates. Yes.
Okay.
You're going to get heart-stopping action that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat. Quake Champions also taps
I don't think
into
we can
another
fix that.
hallmark of the franchise.
Sorry, everybody.
Unique and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want. And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena. So as part of the launch plan for Quake Champions, Bethesda will be supporting and expanding competitive tournaments and leagues beyond QuakeCon, and we'll have more to share about that in the coming months.
Looks like esports is
I
growing.
hope you enjoyed this sneak peek
Yeah.
into our
big time.
newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about. And now, please join me in welcoming
Todd.
Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
No. No, Todd.
That was a solid open.
Yeah.
And they gave us a decent amount of information.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. As Tim said, we'll have even more to show on Quake Champions August at QuakeCon.
Sorry about that, everybody. We are dumb. We had the wrong aspect ratio on the
But
video we
right
were
now,
watching.
We're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3,
We're-
the biggest week in gaming.
I'm dumb.
And this
Sorry.
is the
I was
Bethesda
also dumb.
E3 showcase.
I was looking at it too and going like, I wonder what these numbers equate to.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
Yeah.
So welcome to everyone here with me and to the millions of you watching online around the world. Thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase
Me.
just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games. So let
Yeah.
me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year.
Calm down. Rein it in.
We launched Fallout
I didn't
Shelter,
say
the very
anything, I
first
just gave it a
mobile game
thumbs
from Bethesda
down.
Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards.
It gets a thumbs up.
In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in the industry. So you've heard of it. Good. And won numerous Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
Except IGN, which they immediately regretted
Now, the
their...
original Doom
their,
almost
rating of
single-handedly
it.
popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom
They
game.
gave it like a 7
faithful
out
to
of
its
10,
legacy
and
with some
everybody
of
else
the
gave
best
it
graphics
9s and
gameplay ever.
9.5s.
And
Damn.
millions of fans have been enjoying the fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods using SnapMap. The response to all of these games has been amazing, and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go even bigger. You just heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I am
It's
a
kinda
huge
trying to
fan
steal the magic of
these games.
Hearthstone.
I play them a lot. So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story, interesting
still feel like
characters, and
such an
some great
idiot.
gameplay. The story is told
Why?
from the perspective of
Oh,
a
for
monk
that?
1920
named Kelly.
1080.
I'll
Yeah,
let him tell you
no,
a little
yeah.
more as we
Such
take a
a
look at the
dum-dum.
campaign's opening cinematic.
Yeah, that. Not our shining moment.
Yeah. We were like, we're getting really close to something. Why are these numbers looking so... I know them for some reason.
This looks familiar.
As soon as I hit 1920, I'm like,
The
oh,
Elder
son of a
Scrolls
bitch.
show us what was and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have the scroll we came for. And this one smells blood in the wind.
Patience now.
Khajiit from
I have
elsewhere.
words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden, whether they are true or not. And
He's broken.
It's not us. Because the logo's still in the bottom.
Maik sees many things in dark screens.
Yep, see, it's not us. Yep, it wasn't us.
Aha!
I knew it wasn't us.
the Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero who changed the very course of history.
Because it didn't pause or anything, and the logo was still in the bottom corner, so...
Yeah.
Not for me, but I hope the people
When
out there
Legends
who
begins, you're set
that
on a
is
path
for, I
to
hope they
discover
enjoy
the
it.
world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before. The choices you make define your approach and unlock all the depth the game has to offer. A two-lane battlefield provides more variety and strategic depth. Players make decisions that change the cards they want to improve or add to their decks. And we
That's
offer a full
Hearthstone.
single-player campaign, as well as multiple ways to play against the AI or other players in both battle and arena modes. Now, we began public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been terrific. To celebrate E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and sign up, and be sure to keep an eye on your email.
Well, I'll say this.
Also
Even
tonight,
if it is
we're very
basically
pleased to announce
just
that in addition
Hearthstone,
to
I'm
PC
more
and
interested
iPad,
in it
Legends will be coming to
than I am in
iPhone,
Hearthstone.
Mac,
Oh,
and
really?
Android tablets
Yeah.
and phones
Just because it's
later this year.
Elder Scrolls.
It's just a different art style, different way of handling itself.
Okay.
Because
As I said, I'm
You
very
don't like
excited
Blizzard?
about Legends as it brings together an award-winning
Hearthstone's
franchise
got that
that I
hokey
love
thing
and
going
a new
on.
genre. And
Every
whether
time
you're a
you
veteran strategy
start a
card
battle,
fan
your
or
guy's
have
like,
never played a
"Derp,
game
derp,
before,
derp."
it's a game we think
I'm
you'll all
Arthas.
really enjoy. And now, so long
Arthas
as we're
doesn't
on the
sound
topic
like
of
that.
Legends, let's take a look
Yeah,
at
I know,
what
I
the
can't
team
sound
at
as
Bethesda
doofy as
Game
he
Studios
does.
has been hard at work on.
So it's just a way of
here
handling
to
it. There he
Bethesda
is.
Hey,
Studios.
Todd,
It's
you
amazing
silly
to
bitch.
think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4
I have
at
that
this
Pit
very
Boy.
event.
Or,
And
I
thanks
mean,
to you, it became not just our
not
most popular
Pit Boy,
game
but,
ever, but one of the industries. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans
I know
like
a couple
you.
of those
Seeing
people.
what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course mods, it is just incredible. And we're not done yet. We're excited to show you what's coming next for Fallout 4.
Well, nailed one.
We got one. You got one. Elevators? Okay. Armor racks, weapon racks.
Neato. You little Rube Goldberg contraptions.
That's exactly what this game needed, was a Rube Goldberg. Stockades?
Why did they put Granny in the stocks? What?
Whoa!
Color me intrigued. Fuck you, Rad Scorpion.
Your own vault?
You're getting ambitious. I like it. Rude.
It's Fallout Shelter, except with better graphics. That's July next month?
God damn it, I need a new PS4.
I need an Xbox One.
I need many things. I need money.
Oh, wow.
Run!
all over but the crying, and I can't get over crying over.
Nuka World?
Fucking theme
It's
park.
like Disneyland.
Of course, we
Wasted.
didn't just announce Fallout 4 last year. We also announced and released Fallout Shelter, which over 50
damn, that game was
million of you
addictive as hell.
have downloaded and played. We have a really
I actually
big
found
update
it less
coming out.
compelling than I
Take a look.
expected to.
Cinnamon Quest. Interesting.
That was already in it.
I won't pick the game up again, but... Oh, you can now pick who you're attacking.
Ooh.
He likes pop heads.
Well, you can send your people out, I
We
guess.
hope you're as
Maybe that's
excited
not
as
what
we
they mean
are
by
about
quest.
all of this stuff coming to Fallout. We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year, but your support of our whole studio really over the last 20 years. There is something else, though, that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
Skyrim. Yep.
God damn it!
PlayStation 3. Alright, let's see how awesome it is on... Shit.
They chose the wrong game.
It looked good on 360. Let's see how good the remastered art and effects. You know what though? I don't think that I'll play Skyrim again. The game was so massive. I think it'd just be exhaustive to start over again.
I'm a salty Sally.
Everybody out there, he does not like mods on console? Is that what it said?
Probably. They chose the wrong game. I would have accepted Oblivion.
You should probably explain your feelings about Skyrim to everybody watching this video.
Please welcome the president and
It's a cardboard cutout game. It's pretty. It's nice to look at, but it lacks depth that was in previous games. They made it more shallow, but made the water shiny.
Thank you.
I like Skyrim, but I
Hi,
don't
everyone.
think that
I'm
I have
very
enough,
excited to be here tonight on behalf of
you know,
Arcane
to
Studios,
get back
the
in and
makers
play the
of
whole thing
Dishonored.
again.
I found the sneak button.
Our passion is for a very specific kind of game, first-person immersive games. Our games blend narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's experience different, where players can improvise and where choices have consequence. Our games encourage
This is already
replay
better
in
than
order to try
EA's.
different playstyles, so
Yeah.
that players are free to play their own way. In 2012, we released Dishonored. We were thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers. After that launch,
He's just gonna
my
hit that
friend,
button
the
too hard
director
once and he's just gonna
director,
disappear.
Smith, took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France in Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy in Austin working on something else with the team in Austin. And tonight I have a surprise for you.
Ooh.
I'm going to reveal what that surprise is in a minute. It's
Damn
a
it.
new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive game set in a dangerous universe, only this time we've added a psychological thrill. Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Color me intrigued.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to greenlight research and development plans. Please confirm your attendance prior to arrival. The most recent test results from the Cybertron. Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no...
Whoa.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
What the fuck? Groundhog Day in the future.
Yeah.
Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. I want this game now. I don't care what it is.
Already got me intrigued.
Yeah. Surrender Cobra, everybody. This looks good. Morgan Yu.
Good morning.
Did you see
Morgan.
that?
Yeah.
You're not going to like what I have to say next.
I get a distinct feeling that game's gonna terrify me on a level that it's not intended to.
Pray. Yeah.
Killing it, Bethesda.
They really are.
In Prey, you awaken aboard Talos 1, a very special space station. It is year 2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to alter humanity forever. But things have gone wrong, of course.
I don't think that we're going to be that technologically
overrun
advanced
by
in
an
20
alien
years.
threat, and you are now being hunted. As you dig into the dark secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your
Less than
disposal
20 years.
on board of the station. Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
Fucking Bethesda's coming out swinging.
Hi everyone, I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom at id Software.
Yep.
Last month,
All right, here we go.
had the privilege of releasing one of the most iconic titles in our industry to fans
Oh,
around
shit.
the world. We challenged ourselves to ensure Doom lived up to its incredible legacy, and we thank you, our fans, for making the Doom launch such a tremendous success. It's been amazing to watch and hear from the millions of players enjoying the many aspects of the game. From those of you gunning for the perfect run through the campaign, to others constantly testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team. Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation in the hands of every player through Doom Snap Map, allowing for an endless stream of new gameplay. And in the coming months, we're excited to be supporting Doom Snap Map with free updates and even more ways to play. We'll be delivering new construction modules, including hell visual themes, as well as new props, objects, weapons, and items. While creators can look forward to new logic options and functionality, like the ability to create true single-player experiences with features like the popular weapon wheel found in the campaign. And again, throughout the year, every Snap Map feature and update is free for every player. For multiplayer, next month we'll release 2 new modes, including a uniquely Doom variant of One Flag CTF called Exodus, as well as an all-new multi-zone capture and hold mode called Sector.
Old chainsaw.
We'll turn up the heat with the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including Classic Deathmatch. These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or future maps. Also next month, fans can look forward to our first premium Doom DLC pack, Unto the Evil. The first DLC
There we go.
pack includes
DLC.
3 new multiplayer maps, offering
We're doing a lot better with
Cataclysm,
Bethesda's conference than we did with EA.
Yeah, they're fucking just
playable
delivering
demon
all
called
over the
Harvester.
goddamn place.
Yeah.
a new gun, equipment item, armor sets, taunts, and more.
It's like they announced this
With
DLC
just
by
a month
first saying they're
past
giving
since
you
our
fucking
launch, we hope you've only
everything free.
scratched the surface of fun we packed into the game, and we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete, create, play, and fight like hell. Thank you.
High fucking five. It's things like this that make it hard for me to hate you,
ton of great
Bethesda.
stuff there for everyone that's enjoying Doom. And again, we thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat, over-the-top demons, and amazing graphics, everything that it is known for. Now, it is also known as a longtime supporter of shareware, or for you youngsters in the audience, that's what us old guys used to call a demo. And in a nod to that tradition, we decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free. So, starting tonight, you can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox One for free. Now, this offer is only good this week, but we want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest rated shooters ever. So if you love super intense action or you just want to experience state-of-the-art gaming, go download Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see what everyone else is talking about.
That's a good business
Let's
decision.
shift from Demons of Hell to Disc
Wow.
Princes and
Because the
Secret
chances
Assassin
are
Rights.
after you play
Please
that, you're gonna
welcome from
fucking
ZeniMax
buy.
Online
Yeah.
Studios, the Elder Scrolls Online game director, Matt Firer. Matt?
Shit. I was writing all this down
Thanks, everyone.
normally on the last one.
Good evening.
We're 1-1.
This
right?
week is the one-year anniversary of the launch of the Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game this time last year, I was a little busy and I wasn't able to be here in person, but I made sure I was here this year to tell everyone what's been happening with the Elder Scrolls Online. From the console launch last June to the release of 3 critically acclaimed DLC game packs during the year, all of us at ZeniMax Online have been really, really busy. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your enthusiasm, and your feedback. We take it really seriously, and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes. Elder Scrolls Online was named the best MMOG of 2015, was one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel.
Which is competitive
Let's take
with
a look
or
at some of the highlights from the
surpassing
Elder
WoW
Scrolls
right now.
Online from launch.
I think WoW's still at like 8 or 9.
They've been hemorrhaging players for a while.
I think now that the movie's out, you're going to see a huge flood of people come back.
I think you're going to see a huge flood with Legion also, but if Legion doesn't immediately stomp ass, then I'm feeling like WoW could be on its last legs.
It still has millions of people, so last leg is a stretch.
Well, poor mud crabs.
Okay, that was funny.
You can't say that multiplayer doesn't, or that PvP doesn't look exciting. Castle sieges.
I never got that far.
I never did either. I wanted to, I don't know. I've thought about picking this back up.
Not me, I know I'm done.
Well, you prefer a game that doesn't take itself seriously.
Yeah. It's never taken itself seriously.
No, it never has. Not since 2.
I think Wrath of the Lich King, it took itself seriously.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game. And our player community is still growing. Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan. We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel. And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content on the way. For me, one of my favorite moments in any RPG ever was the Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it. So I'm particularly excited for the launch of the Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One.
Well, they did do the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim.
Yeah, but
in the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has an appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO. So, please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate, a contract that calls for murder. Now go, assassin. Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your service in our business of death.
Right in the dick.
Welcome, Initiate, to the Dark Brotherhood. And know this, in Tamriel, no one is safe. Especially from us.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me.
There's whispering in a trailer.
Yep.
Somebody just got up there.
Yep. We were watching Rooster Teeth's pre-show, and they had like little bingo slots of things.
Our PC players
And that
are
was
already
one of
having
them,
fun
whispering.
sneaking around Tamriel and learning more about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week. But that's not all. A core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the Justice System and the Champion System, and we're about to make another game changer. Tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions. This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
Bullshit.
What?
What's another one?
You can do that in WoW. You just may
One
not be
Tamriel will be coming to the
level.
Elder Scrolls
WoW isn't a
Online
multi-platform
this fall.
RPG.
In closing,
MMO?
I want to thank the
It's only
awesome Elder
computer,
Scrolls
though.
Online community for your support. We never take it for
That's
granted.
true.
We work hard every day to make your
And
Elder Scrolls
also,
Online experience the
you
awesome
are
adventure you want and deserve.
strictly capped.
Thanks,
in
everyone.
WoW.
No, but he was saying like area capping. Like, if you're this level, you can't go over here.
Thank you, Matt. Well
Yeah,
done.
you can go there, but you can't do anything there.
Now,
Yeah, that's
I go
what
to-
I'm saying.
we want
Technically,
you
you
to get
can
as
do
much
that
as
in WoW.
possible out of this year's showcase. So, this year, after we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have arranged a special performance by Blink 182, who will drop their new album California in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat for you over there as well, a chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda. Ooh.
Called it.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
All right, you're at 2.
Yeah, it was.
Now, the first time anyone experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now, at the time, we had solved some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. Now, we have 2 games for you to experience. The first is the just released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics.
And the next will be Skyrim.
And true next-gen rendering from our
Fuck
id
yeah,
Tech
it's
6
gonna be
engine.
fucking Skyrim.
In addition, we think the greatest
Fallout.
promise of VR is its ability to
I'm good with
immerse players
Fallout.
completely into virtual worlds,
Don't be
and that the
Skyrim.
best games for that experience
Don't do it.
will be
I want it to be Skyrim because then there's 3
first-person
points for me.
open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout
Thank
4
you.
for
Damn.
you to play as well.
Suck a dick, Skyrim.
Damn it.
Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket, try combat. I'm telling you, with a Pip-Boy on your arm, a dog by your side, a gun in your hand, it's pretty incredible. Tonight, we're pleased to announce that Fallout 4 will be released in 2017 on the HTC Vive platform.
Wow.
And
Wow.
if you thought
That sounds like
survival
somebody
mode was an
backing up
intense way to
VR all
experience
the way.
Fallout, you ain't
That's a
seen
major
nothing yet.
release.
We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out.
I would play the
Now, for
shit
more
out
on the
of that
second
game
half
in
of the
VR.
showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE3+, and this is sort of this experience that you guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some Bethesda VR over here. Now, right now, there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
So taking advantage of that. And over here, Elder Scrolls Legends, for everyone to play. Pete, I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more information for you.
I always
so
liked
everybody on
Adam.
the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you guys in a few minutes. But we are not going anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see. Last year, we announced that a sequel to Dishonored was in development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year.
Is this going to be the last thing? Like, it's going to be... That's 3
We shared
points.
a few tidbits about the
Their
sequel,
fucking
but for the most
flagship,
part,
yeah.
you could say we've been in stealth mode. Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that
I'm
lives
surprised we're
up
not
to
seeing
its
Evil
celebrated
Within 2,
legacy
though.
and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative
Todd?
director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
I guess Todd's not there. shame.
Fucking
Wow.
love the style of this
Thanks,
game.
Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards. At last year's E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
It's a crazy typewriter.
I want one.
The bird's flying sideways.
That's some major.
Welcome back to the Empire of the
turbulence.
Isles, a rich, Victorian-inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
Jesus.
For Dishonored 2, we wanted to explore a new location, Karnaca, the jewel of the South. Our approach to world creation is very layered. Our art and design teams work together to create a strong
Was he,
sense
like-
of place with a well-realized culture. It's based on the people
Was he an
living there,
angry
the
poet
work
or
they do,
something?
the architecture, economy, the climate,
Might have been
even the
preaching,
food and songs.
proselytizing.
In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative scenes
want that.
necessary for a stealth simulation.
Yeah.
And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine.
Cool name.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn great name.
God damn, this game's pretty.
Yeah. Suck it, Frostbite. Void Engine just sounds awesome.
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete, plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago.
Yeah, their attention to detail.
We want
in
every
one was
market,
fucking
every alley to tell a
astounding.
story.
Yeah.
And to offer you the chance to see something novel or intriguing.
Didn't you just walk down the stairs?
I think that was a different guy.
Oh.
Maybe he forgot something up there. You don't know.
Dishonored 2 starts and ends in Dunwall, but most of the action takes place here in Karnaca. All right, there you go. Your first look at Dishonored 2. Thank you. On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to bring this to
Take
you,
my money.
and my dear friend Rafael Colantonio,
pretty
thank
much.
you so much for all the passion you've given the game. In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Atano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin.
Ooh,
After escaping on
confirmation
the night
there.
of his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we began to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunted us. What became of Emily Caldwin? How would her experiences affect her, and what kind of ruler would she become? We envisioned Emily grown up, 25 years of age.
Awkward pauses.
And then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure, as someone fighting for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world.
Is that one empty?
Mm-hmm.
Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo Attano.
Who no doubt taught her to be a raging badass.
Yeah.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still
Is that
here.
Corvo?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you, but these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
I like that chair.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Dunwall, your home, and travel to Karnaca in order to unravel the threads of a conspiracy and take back what's yours.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Zoom.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience. There are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find and eliminate nefarious targets. In crafting the missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
She'll tell you more. I'll wait here in the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Everything you see here is rendered in the Void engine, designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces.
Holy shit, dude.
Whoa.
There's virtually no way this game isn't going to at least be a serious contender for Game of the Year.
To reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use.
So it's also a microphone.
Or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an Overseer grenade. That was it. He was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2, encouraging
already
players
used
to explore
great
the rooftops above the streets.
So I guess killing's not an issue like it was in the first game.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's just how this guy's playing. Person is playing.
Dust from the mines.
Whoa.
This guy's
Whoa.
about to have a bad day. Yeah, see, they had an option to just knock him out.
The storm alters visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it. Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca. So here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of
As
light.
opposed to whale oil.
There'll be a lot going on in this next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
Suck a dick!
Oh!
God, the combat was, for this game being the best stealth game I've ever played, it has incredible combat when it needs it. The way it handles itself is just incredible. Bye. Oh.
I thought he was going to throw him over the edge.
To our target,
I think
Vice
they
Overseer
thought too.
Byrne. The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the end games.
Overseer hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
Here we're going to use Emily's Mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerized, they won't notice Emily or even remember that she was here.
There you are. I feel so empty right now.
It's haunting.
Yeah.
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off
That
in
was
midair.
one of the key components of one was just like the startlingly dark narrative. Fuck!
This time,
Get
all
over
of Emily's
here.
powers,
Yeah.
which are new, and all of Corvo's can be fully upgraded using entirely new skill trees, giving you the ability to customize more
He's
deeply.
sleeping. It's fine.
You know I do that shit in games because I think
If
it's
you're
going
new
to
to
fool
the
'em.
Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at
Maybe
your
it
own
will
pace.
this time.
The game has many different pathways through each mission.
I like to hide
and
guys
also
on
different approaches,
chandeliers.
stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play.
I want
We're
to
very
fucking
close to
play
Vice
this.
Overseer Byrne's office now.
Like, super goddamn bad.
Yeah.
The sisters of the oracular order have seen it, and I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved.
Byrne is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the Overseers with Emily's domino power. So that whatever happens to one of them will happen to all of them. They share the same fate.
What?
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So, one stun mine, 3 targets.
Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Byrne's attention, and when the mine affects one Overseer, it will affect all of them.
Go check, brother. Right away.
There are many creative ways to use Domino. Now we're going to show you Shadow Walk, another key power for Emily.
Ooh.
It's that scary monster thing.
Yeah.
Jesus!
Shadow Walk is useful for stealth and combat. You saw it in the
You think?
announced trailer that we made for the game, and you can fully use it in the game. Like all the powers, it can be upgraded in a variety of ways. With Vice Overseer Byrne out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission.
Wow. I want
Before
this.
closing today, we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab.
They're showing so
another
much.
example of the missions in Dishonored 2 and how they're built around big, interesting themes.
It's an embarrassment of riches compared to
This
EA.
mission takes place in a ruined manor that's been sealed for several years. At the start, the outsider appears and explains that reality was warped inside this place after an occult event. Your supernatural powers won't work inside the manor, and even time behaves strangely, allowing you to travel back and forth between the ruined present and the past, when the manor was
Exciting.
lavish and refined.
That sounds neat as shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, I want to play this.
Here we're in the present, when the manor is in ruins.
What the hell is that?
That lets us see the past?
Yeah, I guess so. That thing's neato.
Huh.
Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the manor was still inhabited and guarded.
So, puzzle solving, switching back and forth between the two.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Looking through the lenses of the outsider's timepiece, you can see the alternate timeline. This is useful for solving puzzles, as you've seen, but it can also be used to avoid or take down enemies. You can watch enemies in the alternate timeline and then step through to execute your plans.
That would creep me out.
Hi.
That half screen would actually confuse me.
It's a super cool idea, though.
Yeah.
We hope you're going to love the game as much as we do.
I can virtually guarantee I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to once again give a shout out to my team in France. They've worked so hard and they are so passionate about the game. And the first game, they're really ready for you to get you guys to get your hands on it. And you don't have to wait long. All of you can leave your mark on the Empire of the Isles because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC November 11th, 2016.
God, they are really pushing 11/11 on a lot of things, aren't they?
But before I go, I've got one more thing for you.
Evil Within 2?
This is the worldwide launch of the Dishonored 2 gameplay trailer. You're seeing it here first. Good night.
We've already seen so much.
I know. I feel like they're spoiling me.
Yeah.
It's like, here's more cake. I'm full.
Will you play as Emily first?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna fucking play as Emily first.
I think I am as well. Corvo, so what the fuck?
It's a whale, man. Their whales are scary, remember?
I don't remember the whales.
Yeah, the whales are fucking scary looking. They're
Yeah.
not normal whales. They have glowing whale blubber.
Oh!
I fought too hard in Dishonored 1 for Emily Caldwell to not play as her as a badass.
Yeah, that's true. She kind of owes you.
Like,
to be awesome.
Because I've said it before, and I keyed in on this immediately in Dishonored 1. The fastest way to get me immediately invested in a story and a character is to put in paternal danger. Like, you know, a dad going after his children.
Last of Us.
Yeah. I am immediately in. as soon as that shit happens.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ooh, fucking outsider.
Yeah. I think that mesmerized thing is the thing that like excites me the most. Because it's just so creepy.
Mm-hmm. I feel so empty right now.
Yeah. Take back what's yours.
Fuck yeah.
Well done.
Bethesda. Go ahead and drop that mic.
Very excited.
Unless you want to do Evil Within 2.
Can I please have another round of applause for the very shy and took off Harvey Smith and everyone at Arcane Studios. Those guys are fantastic. They've been working their butts off. Now, one of the things that Dishonored fans have been asking about a lot is whether or not we're going to do a collector's edition. So tonight, I'm happy to confirm that yes, we will be doing a limited number of Dishonored 2 collector's editions.
Shit, I might actually buy that.
The collector's edition comes with a very cool replica of Corvo's mask as well as Emily's ring, and it'll be available through retailers around the globe, but supplies are limited. And as we saw with Fallout 4 last year, and you know who
That's
you
gonna be
are, they
expensive
go
as
out
shit.
quickly. So if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go away. Also, if you pre-order or digitally pre-purchase any version of Dishonored 2 for a limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored Definitive Edition, which includes the original critically acclaimed game plus all of the add-on content remastered for the current generation of consoles.
Now that I'll do.
Cool.
That I'll do. I'll pre-order it and then I'll get the original one. I won't get that
Now,
collector's edition though.
I kind of
Games like Dishonored 2 and all of the
some
games
shit.
that we've shown here tonight don't happen by accident. There are wonderfully talented, dedicated people working hard every day to build games that thrill and inspire all of us. And I want to take a moment to recognize and thank the entire Bethesda team and all of our studios. So if you
Yes.
take a look, you'll see teams from all over the world who are joining us now. Would you please welcome me? Would you please join me in thanking them all for their incredible and dedicated work?
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
That's how I clap. Sideways.
Not quite as effective.
No.
You have to work
Thank
a
you
lot
very
harder
much.
to
That
make
was
sound.
great. So, from Quake Champions to Dishonored 2, from The Elder Scrolls Legends to Prey, plus all of the new content
Prey.
for Doom, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, and the latest in virtual reality gaming, it should be another big year for Bethesda.
Yep.
Now, this has already been a great night, and we want to commemorate this moment and give you guys something special to remember it by. So for all of you here in Los Angeles, when you leave tonight, you'll get a special t-shirt. Commemorating this event and all of the games that we've shown. And for those of you watching the stream at home, Adam and Morgan have t-shirts to give away, so keep watching for a chance to get yours. And that is everything we have to show you from this stage. So if you're here with me in the hangar, you can head over to the other side of the lot. If you're watching online, don't go anywhere. Adam and Morgan are about to take over the second half of the stream. For the rest of our showcase, from all of us at Bethesda, thank you all so much for playing our games and joining us. That's it for
I like
me.
that shirt.
Have a great night.
Mhm.
Adam and Morgan, take it away.
Hot fucking shit, man.
All right. So, yeah, a lot to digest there. So,
Like, what the fuck?
do you have any cons for this conference?
I'm having trouble thinking of one, especially since I'm comparing it to the EA one.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't usually watch E3, so EA set the bar very low.
Yeah, and this one just took it up to 11 for you.
Oh yeah, they were like, we're going to show you everything you want to see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Started the show with Quake.
mm-hmm. Resurrecting an old giant.
Yeah.
Like,
We thought that whenever they brought Doom back, that was crazy. Now they're bringing back Quake.
yeah. I mean, fucking Bethesda's on top of the world right now.
They really are.
I mean, the only thing that only thing I can be bummed about
Skyrim.
is the Skyrim remastered.
Yeah.
And even that
Which
I'm not that bummed.
You have to understand that you're probably in the minority with that.
Oh, I know I'm in the minority.
Yeah.
But I'm also in the minority of people who played Morrowind first.
Yeah. There was a rumor that they were saying everybody wants Skyrim, but no, here's Morrowind remastered. So,
God, that
they were gonna do like Morrowind with the Skyrim like style, like the way that the game, like the UI. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep putting my faith in OpenMW, which is a crowd thing.
Do you think that Dishonored was your favorite part of the show?
Shit. Probably.
Honestly, not for me.
Really?
Prey.
Prey does look exciting.
I am so like enthralled with a hysteria, like a mental breakdown horror game made by Bethesda. It looks amazing. Morgan Yu looks like a fun character.
Yeah, that does look fucking good.
Yeah.
And the visuals in there, like that fucking shadow, like fuck that thing.
The Venom is what I'm thinking of it as.
Yeah, like I want nothing to do with that. So that's good for a bad guy or an opponent in a psychological horror game.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fight it.
Yeah.
I just want it to
run
not
away.
be around.
You want to run away from it. So, low point for you was Skyrim.
And that's not that low of a point.
Yeah. For me, the lowest point was either Legends, ESO Legends, or ESO. So, I'm just not a fan of ESO. Again, I'm in the minority on that one. So,
well, I mean, as far as ESO goes, they're consistently trying to be their own thing.
And I respect that. I totally do. The game just didn't grab me.
They also seem to be moving forward with a lot of business ideas that are solid and respectful to their players. I mean, everything they were saying there was constant free shit. We're doing better stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
Which WoW like pretty much never does.
Yeah.
If there's a new expansion, you get nothing unless you have that expansion. I mean, just look at Warlords of Draenor. Like, everything cool about Warlords of Draenor only happens between 90 to 100.
Yeah, well, that's true. I see what you're saying now. So,
you know, you don't get a garrison to start with. They don't revamp the crafting system from the early levels. It's still total shit.
I just now built my harbor in Warlords of Draenor. So,
I do like the garrisons in Warlords of Draenor, but it's also like a big critical flaw in it.
Yeah. So I think the big thing that we need to take away from this, they did talk a lot about Fallout 4 and all the cool stuff coming to it, like the
VR release for Vive. That's
Vive,
exciting.
yeah, that's going to be pretty crazy.
Because that's a hard backing on VR, which we're not really seeing too much of yet. A big company, like, we're putting a major release behind this.
Yeah. But what was another thing that really... I think the big thing that they want us to take away from this is Dishonored 2.
That's a pretty big goddamn thing.
And I'm not saying it didn't deliver, because it more than delivered on anything I wanted that game to be.
I was struggling not to, like, squee.
Yeah. Because Dishonored 1 was incredible. I wanted them to make a game that was just as good as Dishonored 1. This looks like they're taking it to a whole new level and making it one of the best games that they've ever put out.
Oh, I mean, that should be the goal, right?
Yeah.
It should never be to get more resources and then do the same thing.
Yeah.
It should always be, we have more resources, let's make it the next step. Let's make it 10 steps.
Yeah. And like you said earlier, you're going to play this game 4 different ways.
And I'm going to be happy the whole fucking time.
Yeah. That's like a long road ahead on just one game. Because normally you play a game maybe a month and then you put it away. This could be a game that you play for a very long time. And it's a campaign.
Potentially, but, I mean, I do play games different than other people. So a month of game time for me is like 200 hours.
Yeah. Touche.
So,
all right,
I can do a lot in a game in a month.
Okay, So on EA's conference, we gave it C and a C minus. What would you grade Bethesda's?
95 at least.
I'd give it an A.
Yeah, it's definitely an A.
It's an A. Yeah. I wouldn't go A plus because there was no like dream announcement that was like, what I did not know.
If they did Morrowind remastered, I'd give it a fucking. I'd make a new letter.
Yeah.
But
you'd make a new letter.
But yeah, no, it's a solid 95.
Yeah.
Easy.
This is definitely an A, and there's 3 conferences left, big conferences that we're going to. Ubisoft and Sony.
Yeah.
So I expect obviously big things from Sony and Microsoft.
Ubisoft is probably going to rehash a lot of their properties because they do that with a lot of their IPs.
We'll get one new IP.
Yeah, get one new IP. That IP is going to be
a Tom Clancy IP.
Probably. It's going to be really far off, and you can expect it to be at least 50% more far off than what they say.
Yeah. So I think that Ubisoft will end their conference with the new Assassin's Creed game.
Probably. Assassin's Creed's their fallback.
Yeah.
That's their golden goose.
What do you guys think of this conference? Is it like one of the best that Bethesda's ever put on? For me, it's definitely up there. I don't know if it's better than last year's. I'll have to sit on it for a while and, give it some deep thought. But regardless, we both think that it was a damn good conference.
Super fucking stoked.
Yeah. So post your comments down below. What was your favorite part of the Bethesda conference? Was it Prey? Was it Skyrim Remastered? Was it Dishonored 2? Was it Quake? Let us know. Thank you again for watching. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button right there. And if you check up in the top right corner here next to me, you're going to see a little card icon. That'll take you over to the Flick Freak store where we have t-shirts, coffee mugs, phone, tablet cases, all the great paraphernalia you could ever ask for. If you feel like donating to the channel, we have fan funding as well as this Patreon campaign.
It's very hard.
I have a lot of practice with it. We'll catch you guys in the next video. So until next time, thank you for watching. And Godspeed to 100,000 subscribers.
Where's Sterling? Oh, he seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing? He's